Good morning. It's not on. So I'm not on. Good morning. Good morning. Hello. So this isn't working. Testing, testing. Hello, testing. Yeah. Uh-huh. So turn the speaker on. Testing, testing. Yeah, this all the lights are on. Everything's on. Testing.
So that's Welch right there. Test, test.
Test, test. This one's not working. We're going to have a good day. We're going to have a good day. This first class of breeding gilts, it will be he judged at Fort Scott Community College as well as Texas Tech. He is currently employed at NWI Animal Health, and he owns and operates HP Genetics, where he has spots, pull-ins, and crosses.
There, it's working. It's working. Test. Check, check.
Okay, in this first class of purebred gilts, we have Waverly Millard, Sophie Workman, Kylie Thornton, and Emma Hacker.
Extremely high quality class of gilts to start the day off here. I think there's a lot of different things and offer a lot of different ways you can go if you just in comparison where your priorities lay. For me personally, the young lady right here in the yellow with her Duroc gilt, I think that's an exceptional female. I think to be at that heavy of a weight, be that pliable and durable through the center portion of her skeleton, and be able to move the way she does out of her hip and hind leg and still look like a lady from the side, I think that's an awfully good one, young lady. Second, third, that's where the toss-ups was for me, and I'm back and forth, and I still don't know if there's a right way to go because I think there's parts and pieces that I'd like to fix off either one of them. For me, I'm going to go with the spot gilt and go ahead and land her in second. I think just in terms of what that one does and that one represents for the breed of being opened up, good out of her hip and hind leg, and then these spots, and then keeping her square up in her blade and her chest, and still having some fatigue and look from the side. I think that one's an awfully good one. And then if you like the one in third, I dang sure don't disagree with you because that one does have the advantage from the side. That one does tie her neck a little bit higher out of the shoulder blade, and that one does look a little bit more feminine through her skull or her ear set about that. When I compare her to the one that I go ahead and beat her, it's really hard. I got to study her hip and hind leg pretty hard, and she wants to sit her tail root just a little bit lower into her hip. I think that's why she kind of wants to get a little bit stiffer here and there. A young lady that's going to round the class off. I think you have an exceptional show gilt. I think that one's really pliable. That one's durable through her forerib and her center cage. That one's got some shape. That one's got the second most open up of the four out here. For me, when that one just doesn't get out and go like the other three, that's an exceptional set of female. My compliments, probably the deep.
Great job. We're going to move on to our second class of crossbred gilts. In this class, we have Kennedy Kildow, Kylie Thornton, Kate Thornton, Harper Burnett, Hallie White, and Darby Lober.
Another exceptional set of females out here in the first class of crossbreds. For me, I'm going to land on this young lady's blue gilt to go ahead and win the class. I think for what that one represents, for what I'm after, I think that one's extremely durable, and that one's extremely opened up in the center portion of her body, and then she takes it far past that one. That one's extremely feminine. That one's attractive about her front end. Feet and legs are awesome in the way they work and the way they maneuver around the ring. Young lady does a heck of a job on a stick. There's a lot of things to write home about on that one. I like that one a good deal. Take nothing away from this chromed up one. Gilt I gotta go ahead and put here in second. I think that one's awfully good, and that one's designed from the side. That thing looks slick. That thing looks like a lady from the side. She's awfully good in her head carriage and the way she gets around the ring. Reason I beat her, get behind her. She's not extremely square out of her hawk down to the surface. Square her up right there. That's a bad cat. One in third. I think that one, the longer I study, and she just kind of defaults into third. She just gets better and better. I think her angles are right. She's got big toes, and they will set square and they set right. She gets around the ring. Maybe she doesn't take the longest stride out of the three, but it's still extremely attractive and square. She's got the most back shape and the biggest back, most opened up of the entire three. I think just when I compare her to those real good ones ahead of her, I think they just gets a little bit plainer in her look design. That one's going to make a heck of a sow for whoever raised her. Young man with his chromed up gilt in here in fourth. I think it represents a lot, just a good quality, good kind of livestock. I gave out a lot of blue ribbons just as I did to the last class, just because I think for what this one represents, just good kind of livestock. For me, I beat this one. I study her passions and I study her design. Just maybe starts to plane up, maybe just doesn't have the extras as the three ahead of her. Next one coming out, young lady, I like your gilt, and I think the bigger she gets, and maybe take her. I'm not telling you how to feed. Take her home. Take her on a lower protein. I think that one planes up, and that one starts to look a little bit more like a lady. She's extremely hard back, and she's still built right, even though she's a little east and west and waddly off her rear too today. That's a good designed one, and I think it's only going to get better the bigger she gets. Young lady that rounds the class out, I like your gilt from a lateness and maturity standpoint. I think she's awfully good, and she can raise pigs that get to a heavyweight. For me, I got to open her up and put her on a bigger foot to work her up in this particular drive. That's a really, really high quality class. I'm a big fan of my top pair.
Great job to this class of light cross and dark cross crossbred gilts. In first place with the purple ribbon, Darby Lober, Melba FFA. Coming in second today with the purple ribbon, Kennedy Kildall, Homedale FFA. In third with the blue, Harper Burnett, Dirty Boots 4-H. Receiving a blue in fourth, Cade Thornton, Locust Grove Wranglers. And in fifth with a blue, Kylie Thornton, Locust Grove Wranglers. With sixth place today and a red ribbon, Hallie White, Dirty Boots 4-H. We're moving on to our Class 3 crossbred. We have dark and light crossbred in here as well. They're just a little bit heavier. Aubrey Workman, Emma Hacker, Zoe Blackner, Cameron Montanez, Hudson Burnett, Maya Jensen with 2 gilts.
A lot of different sorts and kinds in this particular class. The one I kind of lands on the fault-free gilt that the young lady right here in the center of the ring's going to go ahead and start with. That one actually reminds me a lot of my champion yesterday when I talk and get on top of him and have true back shape. And I know that maybe that's not something to write home about in these gilts, but in terms of making bear, when I get behind that one, though, I just want to square her up just a little bit out of her hog. Young lady, your blue gilt in third. The longer I study it, the more it kind of worked up. I think that's a longer design one that still has a good look. Her skeleton lurks right. For me, that one gets a little bit flatter. That one needs to be a bit stronger on her pastures. That one just kind of defaults into a third for me. Young lady right here in fourth, probably one that represents my second place gilt the most. That thing's opened up. That thing's got some turn to her rib. That thing's actually pretty good out of her hip and hind leg. I get behind her. I got to square that one up as well. Maybe make her a little fancier up front. Man, and I had a real problem put your gilt as far down as I did, because I see a lot of gilts in Texas that have that kind of skull shape and that kind of look that lay down and raise good dang good bears, and that's a lot what this one represents. Real attractive from the side. I wouldn't give up on that one. I'd take that one home. I think that one's plenty good to keep around. Good job, young man. The young lady coming out next, one that's got a really, really good design from the side. Feet and legs worked right. North and south, I got to open that one and pry her apart. Just make her wider off either end of her skeleton. And then the young lady that's going to round the class off, good job. A young lady that's going to round the class off. One that's got a soft-centered one that's got a good turn to her forerib. For me, that one just planes up in this particular dress in terms of her crest, neck, and a little earlier maturing, sits a little lower to the ground that I prefer. But a nice class of gilts overall. I think the kids have done an exceptional job. Y'all give it up for them. They've done a great job.
Congratulations to this third class of breeding gilts, crossbred light and dark. First place with the blue ribbon, Emma Hacker, Wilder FFA. Coming in second today with a blue ribbon, Maya Jensen, Parma FFA. In third with the blue, Zoe Blackner, Critters of Gold. In fourth with the blue, Maya Jensen, Parma FFA. Receiving fifth with the red, Hudson Burnett, Dirty Boots 4-H. In sixth with the red, Cameron Montanez, Dirty Boots 4-H. And in seventh today with the red, Aubrey Workman, Meridian FFA. We're going to bring back the first and second place of these classes. We'll have the first place in the show ring and then the second place pinned. Representing Class 1, Waverly Millard and Kylie Thornton. Class 2, Darby Lober and Kennedy Kildow. Class 3, Emma Hacker and Maya Jensen. Correction, we're going to run off the crossbreds first, then we're going to have the overall champion crossbred and reserve. Darby Lober, Melba FFA. And our reserve for crossbred goes to Kennedy Kildow, Homedale FFA. Now we're going to have our runoff for grand and reserve grand champion gilts. So representing purebreds, we have Waverly Millard, who was first in the class, and Kylie Thornton, who was second. And representing our crossbred, we have Darby Lober, who was first, and Kennedy Kildow, who was second.
I know we got a bunch of kids and showmanship to run through here momentarily, so I'm going to keep it short. Awfully impressed with y'all set of gilts from top to bottom, whether you're the first in your class. There's a fifth place gilt earlier that I thought was awfully nice and still had a lot of relevance in this industry. I'm going to keep it short. I'm going to go shake your champion reserve. I think they're dang good animals.
Congratulations! Our grand champion breeding gilt exhibitor is Darby Lober, Melba FFA. And our reserve breeding gilt is to Waverly Millard, Canyon County Fair Junior Livestock Program. Good job. So we're really excited to move on to our swine showmanship. This really tests the skills of these youth, where they have to keep an eye on the judge, move that pig around, keep it going, and just show off what they worked so hard to do over these last few months. We always start with our FFA, and in Class 1, we have Arabella Armstrong, Jesse Armstrong, Olivia Hernandez, Kennedy Kildow, John Pollock, and Natalie Thornton.
Y'all give it up for a great set of showmen. I think all kids down the bottom to this thing have done an exceptional job with their projects. Tell the work's put on at home. Y'all should be awfully proud of them. Young lady, you're going to win this class particularly. I think just the way you maneuver your animal, get around, is just flawless. And the design, your animal looks incredible through both days it has. It's not just something you come in here and put your showmanship game face on. You do it in the actual ring as well. Young lady with your blue gilt right here, you're going to be second in this particular drive. I think the manner you keep your gilt, her head carriage looks natural. You're not wailing on her. I know for them white pigs, it's easy to scar them up. You do a great job with that one, just in how natural it looks. Young lady right here in third, I think the longer I study you, the more you just kept going up. You just kind of, your pig worked in a natural way. That animal just kind of, just the way you kept it moving and the design that one had. I think it just looked real flawless out here and everything. Maybe with times try to put your whip underneath that one, crank your head up here a little bit, and that's where you got close right here. Young lady coming out next. I thought you maybe do a little bit better job in keeping that one that heads up look at all times. For me personally, though, it kind of got a little distance from me at times. Young man coming out next. Did an exceptional job of keeping your animal moving. Same story, just got a little bit distance with me. Young man coming out next, I think you did an exceptional job just keeping your animal moving. Maybe at times that one doesn't want to cooperate with you quite as much. But an exceptional job. Y'all parents should be proud. Y'all give it up for these kids. They've done a great job.
Congratulations to this first class of FFA showmen. Receiving first with a purple and a gold, Kennedy Kildall, Homedale FFA. In second with a purple and a gold, Natalie Thornton, CUNA FFA. Both Kennedy and Natalie will come back for the runoff. Receiving a purple in third, Arabella Armstrong, Middleton FFA. Coming in fourth with the blue, Olivia Hernandez, Wilder FFA. In fifth today, we have John Pollock, Homedale FFA with the blue. And in sixth with the blue, Jesse Armstrong, Middleton FFA. Moving on to Class 2, Murphy Klaus, Emma Hacker, Pipa Hubler, Darby Lober, Sophia Sanford, and Sean Tooley.
I had to place the top two, but it's going to be a whole new ball game when we get them back in here for their age division. So don't take anything away for your placings, young lady. I both want to see y'all come back. I guess, young lady, I'm going to go ahead and start with you in this particular drive. You were out here in the center. I thought you did an exceptional job. Not a whole lot to say and not a whole lot to critique for you. And the same thing goes for you, young lady. I look forward to seeing y'all both come back and compete against one another. Young lady right here that I'm going to go ahead and place third. I think in showmanship, there's a lot of different factors. I'm not the guy that's going to go talk to every kid or ask them questions, because I think it's fine showmanship. We're not at the skill-a-thon. But skin and hair does come into it nowadays. This game's changed a lot the last 8 years or since I've been out of it, for sure. And so I think you've done an exceptional job with your skin and hair, young lady. Get that one's head up from time to time. You're in the ball game with them other two girls right ahead of you. Red one, young lady, that one's kind of been giving you some fits, and I think you do an exceptional job, and just how natural that one looks with her head up at times. Both times that one kind of just beeline for the gate when you let her out. I know these things are hard to cooperate sometimes. I think you've done an exceptional job. Next one coming out, young man, with your blue bearer. I think just as far as maneuvering around the ring, getting that one shown and keeping it moving at all times, you do an exceptional job. Me personally, crank that one's head a little bit, maybe give him a better chance and a better look. Young man coming out with the Hereford bearer next. Same story. Maneuvering around the ring, that thing was always moving. Maybe got a little distance with me at times. But I think another exceptional class of showmen. I think it's going to be fun getting them two girls out here, letting them compete once again against each other. Might give these kids a round of applause if y'all don't mind.
Great job, this second class of FFA showmen. Receiving first with a purple and a gold, Emma Hacker, Wilder FFA. In second with a gold and purple, Darby Lober, Melba FFA. Off. As we're moving along in our show, were you getting ready to say something? We've had a couple questions. Everybody wants to know who you are. So you weren't here earlier. Our judge today is Logan Parker from Texas. And we're so glad he's here. And let's give him a big round of applause.
Thank you for that. I think y'all give it up. An awesome group of kids all the way down. Man, I have a hard time judging showmanship. It's really not the funnest job ever. These kids are real good. So my compliments to each and every one of y'all that help and just raise y'all's kids. They're extremely respectful. Y'all don't know how many times a kid that was at the bottom of its class yesterday and just shook my hand and told me thanks for coming. That I've never had that experience in the entire time I've been judging. So thank y'all. As far as the kids are going, young lady, you're going to be my champion in this particular drive. I think I'm a first impression guy, and I think there's a lot that goes into that. Skin and hair, eye contact, and how you go out the gate. You do an exceptional job at that. Good job. Young lady right here with the Hampshire gilt right here that's going to be second. You do a phenomenal job, too. I think just the way your animal looks natural out here is exceptional. That thing didn't miss a beat. Young man right here in third. Dude, awesome job. Y'all, I mean, my compliments down the line. This is freaking awesome. Y'all are doing great. Maybe at time get that one's head up a little bit more. Keep that one a little bit closer to me. Y'all are doing awesome. Young lady right here in fourth. Another, just same story. Great job. Skin and hair is good on this one. I like it a lot. I think you've done an exceptional job. Same story. Maybe get a little bit distance from me at time. Next two coming out. Y'all just both come out. I think y'all are doing a great job. Y'all keep y'all's animal moving. Thank y'all for just for what. Y'all keep y'all's animal moving and everything, at all times, and maybe just times get a little distant. But hands down, all the way down, great class of showmen. I think I got 6 or 5 of them coming back. It's going to be fun to sort them through them. They've all done a great job.
Congratulations to our third class of FFA showmen. First, with a purple and a gold, Maya Jensen, Parma FFA. In second, with the purple and a gold, Aubrey Workman, Meridian FFA. Coming in third with a blue, Hunter Doolin, Valley View FFA. Wow, he wins the prize for the loudest cheering section. In fourth, we have a blue ribbon, Akaya Taylor, Napa FFA. Coming in fifth with the blue, Josie Moore, CUNA FFA. And in sixth place, Julia Hendricks with the blue from CUNA FFA. This
Did I hear you say this was their first year showing? Is this everybody's first year showing this? Everybody give these kids a round of applause. This is exceptional. Young man, you're a stick. You're awesome. From the time you came out to the time you finished, you never missed a beat. You're going to win this class. A great job. Young lady, close second. Same story. Great job. Skin and hair looks awesome. Way you present your animal, I never missed a beat. Young lady, you just kept on fighting. That thing kind of wanted to struggle with you a little bit. That thing's heads up all the time. My compliments to you, not giving up. Young man, you did a great job. I think it was exceptional the way you keep your animal moving. Maybe at times that one wants to get on the fist. Animals are stubborn. It ain't always our fault. Young man, coolest haircut of the week. Let's give it for this kid. I thought you did an exceptional job keeping your animal maneuvering. Maybe at times that one gets a little distance. Great job. Y'all give it up for these kids. They did an exceptional job. I can't believe this is their first year showing.
This was a great class of novice showmen receiving first in a purple and a ganglers. We're going to move into our FFA runoff. I've been told that for this class, it's a deep class of great FFA showmen. It's all brand new. No matter how you placed in your class earlier, it's all erased, and this is the way you're going to go. So good luck and good job.
Y'all give it up for these girls. They're outstanding. Guys in the back, y'all better step it up. These girls are pretty good. I assume all y'all have been competing against each other for quite some time, and this isn't y'all's first time. Y'all 6 of y'all being in the ring together. So y'all keep competing. It's awesome. Man, I really have a tough time judging showmen.
Congratulations, our grand champion FFA showman goes to Kennedy Kildow, Homedale FFA. And our reserve grand champion FFA showman, Darby Lober, Melba.
Y'all give it up for these first-year showmen. They're incredible. I'm looking forward to seeing all three of y'all back out here and putting y'all back into consideration shortly after this. So what I'm about to say, just take it for granted because it might change here in a minute. Young man, you're going to start this particular drive off. Just the way that animal, even in class, I remember that one in class. I stuck it fifth and said, that's the kind that goes home, and there's some good pigs out of sows that look like that. But I think a lot of it has credit to do how well you show your gilt, young man. That thing's always got her head up. That thing just moves around here here real flawlessly. Skin and hair is good. Young man, you do win the Skin and Hair Award. I think you do an incredible job as well. I'm going to put you second today. I think it's how you get your animal around, you move her, you're always close to me. Incredible job. Young man with the white gilt. Same goes for you. Just an incredible job how this animal's completely moving at all times, never stuck in the corner. Good job, kiddos. Next one coming out right here in the blue shirt. Animals are dumb sometimes and they don't want to cooperate, and then a lot of time that has here, you can let this go. You can let this dude out here. A lot of time that has nothing to do with showmanship, so don't beat your head up, kid, because I think you do a great job of keeping your animal. Sometimes they just don't want to cooperate. Same story goes for you, young man. I think you do an incredible job with your animal. Happy to be here. I'm happy to get to do this. Good job, buddy.
Congratulations to this second class of novice showmen. In first place with a purple and a gold, Hudson Burnett, Dirty Boots 4-H. In second,
Animals are starting to get tired, and I think the kids are doing an exceptional job, so we'll keep it quick. Young lady, you're going to go ahead and start this class off. I think you're doing an exceptional job in how you maneuver your animal around. Eye contact's great. Young lady, Durok's starting to fight you. You're going to be second. That thing keeps its head up. You're natural. That thing's always high in her head carriage. That thing looks right at times. Young man, you're going to be third. I think that thing's always is in front of me. I always had that one in the right position. And then young man right here in fourth. I'm going to bring four. I thought this class was deep. I'll bring four of y'all back for the drive. I thought yours was always in the center, and I know I missed you at first. I didn't get the best first impression, but it was my fault, not yours, and I thought you just kept fighting and stayed in the game. So next one coming out. Good job, young lady. Next one coming out, I thought you did a great job just in terms of keeping your animal not fighting it. Maybe at times got a little distance with me. Young man next. Same story, kind of wanted to ride the gate. I think you did an exceptional job keeping your animal's head up. Young man right here, first impression hit me awfully hard. Did a good job. It was cool. I don't know if that's your older brother or whatever. That was cool to watch him coaching you up. Keep listening to him. That was a pretty fun thing to watch right there. Young lady coming out next. Young lady, looks like you're having fun. I'm sorry your animal's not having the most fun today because I think you did an exceptional job hanging in there and doing it with a smile, so I commend you for that. But y'all give it up for these kids. They've done an outstanding job, great job all the way around. My compliments to each and one of them.
Congratulations to this first class of junior showmen. Everyone got a purple ribbon. First place, Emery Kirk, Critters of Gold. Second, Lola Almeida, Locust Grove Wranglers. Third, Truett Tucker, Red Top Wranglers. Fourth, Eisen Sanchez, Caveman Critters. In fifth, Lily Boiselle, Caveman Critters. Sixth goes to Kaysen Hart, Red Top Wranglers. In seventh, Bo Brunmeyer, Canyon County Fair Junior Livestock. And in eighth, Bailey Michaelis, Middleton Wranglers. The top four also got gold, so they will return. Emery Kirk. Junior runoff, so keep that in mind. Representing Class 1, Kate Thornton and Jalen Acuna. Representing Novice Class 2, Hudson Burnett, Connor Wallen, and Nico Seymour. Good luck.
First year showman, let's give it up for him. This is awesome. I'm not going to critique y'all. It's incredible how well y'all know what y'all are doing at this age. I was nowhere even, I wouldn't even be in this ring when I was y'all's age. So this is incredible. I think top to bottom, The quality's great. I wish I could go 3, 4 deep. I think all y'all are doing a great job. I'm gonna go to get you a champion in reserve. Y'all give it up one more time for these kiddos. They have done an outstanding job.
Congratulations to our novice showman. Our champion novice showman goes to Cade Thornton, Locust Grove Wranglers. And the reserve novice showman, Connor Wallen, Locust Grove Wranglers. Both Cade and Connor will return for the junior runoff, which is class number 15. We're going to move on to our second class of junior showmen. This is our final class. Olivia Arendt, Brinley Boren, Kate Thornton, Locust Grove Wranglers. And
Y'all give it up, an outstanding group of junior showmen. It's awfully close. I'm going to go ahead and bring all three of these kiddos back for the drive here momentarily. Young lady on the far end, I'm going to go start with you in this particular drive. I think you did an outstanding job, how you were always in front of me. Great job. Young man, your barrel looks natural at all times. My compliments to you. Young lady right here in third. You were always on top of things, always right where I was looking for you. Young man right coming out, I thought you did an exceptional job, though. I thought you did an exceptional job the whole way out. Maybe your pig got a little stubborn, and it ain't your fault, buddy. One coming out next. Dude's got a game face. He came to play. They did an outstanding job keeping his animal moving at all times. Great job, my compliment.
Congratulations to this second class of junior showmen. Everyone received a purple ribbon. In addition to a purple ribbon with a gold in first place, Olivia Arendt, Dirty Boots 4-H. In second with a gold as well, Grant Thornton, Happy Valley Livestock 4-H. And in third with a gold, Brinley Boren, Rocky Mountain 4-H. All three of them will return for the runoff. In fourth with a purple, Jonathan Fuller, Red Top Wranglers. Fifth with the purple, Still Hendricks, Rocky Mountain 4-H. In sixth, Addison Rush, Critters of Gold. And in seventh, Lucy Knotts, Red Top Wranglers. Congratulations to that purple class. We're going to take just a short little break. But our first class of intermediate showmen will be coming in once the judge returns. Wyatt Arendt, Harper Burnett, John Eager, Sarah Beth Graham, Gabrielle Hernandez, Macklin Michaelis, Hallie Joe Rhodes, Savannah Stewart, and Hallie White.
Y'all give it up for these girls. I'm going to have all 4 of them come back for the champion drive. I thought they all did an outstanding job. Young lady, you're going to start the class off. They're shaking my hand right now. First impressions, you win, and it's not close. Young lady right here with the great skin and hair gilt right here, you're going to go second. I thought you did an outstanding job keeping that one moving. First impression, skin and hair is awesome. My compliments to you. Young lady, you're going to go third right here. I thought you did a great job. Keep going all the time. Just a good job. Young lady in Texas, we have a thing called the C. If you don't, first impression, if you don't quite get hit off the bat, you get another opportunity to go see the second judge, and then you can go maybe have the opportunity to compete in the big ring. I think that's exactly what you did. I didn't have the strongest first impression, but you kept on going. I'm looking forward to getting to see you back. Next one coming out. I thought you did a great job keeping this one going at all times. Maybe got a little quick on you, buddy. Next one coming out, same story. Real good pace, good everything. Good everything. Skin and hair looks good. My compliments to you, young lady. Next one coming out. Outstanding job keeping this one going at times. Maybe got a little distance from me at times. Young man next. Same story. Gets pace, good keeping things going. Just got a little distance. Next 2 coming out right here. Maybe animals got a little stubborn. Maybe they didn't want to cooperate. I thought y'all did an outstanding job, each and every one of y'all. My compliments to each and every one of these kids. Great job. Y'all give them a round of applause. Good job, young man.
We'll announce the results of that intermediate class in just a minute. We're going to move on to our junior runoff. These, the top junior and reserve junior will return for class number 15 for the overall grand champion junior. So we have representing class 1, Emery Kirk, Critters of Gold, and Almeida Lola, Locust Grove Wranglers, Truett Tucker, Red Top Wranglers, and Eisen Sanchez, Caveman Critters. Representing Class 2, Olivia Arendt, Dirty Boots, Grant Thornton, Happy Valley Livestock, and Brinley Boren, Rocky Mountain 4-H. Good job. While our judge is deciding this top and reserve junior showman, we're going to announce the results of our intermediate class number 1. First place, receiving a purple and a gold, Savannah Stewart, Critters of Gold. Second place, receiving a purple and a gold, Harper Burnett, Dirty Boots 4-H. In third with a purple and a gold, Hallie White, Dirty Boots 4-H. In fourth with a purple and a gold, Hallie Joe Rhodes, Dirty Boots 4-H. In fifth with a blue, Wyatt Arendt, Dirty Boots 4-H. In sixth with the blue, Gabriel Hernandez, Sagebrush Cowboys. In seventh with the blue, Sarah Beth Graham, Critters of Gold. In 8th, John Eager, Middleton Wranglers with the blue. And in 9th, Macklin Michaelis, Middleton Wranglers with the blue. Great job.
I'm not going to sit here and talk each kid individually. Like I said, a big deal that takes these kids in consideration is 1, first impression, 2, how to be well you take care of your animal, skin and hair, everything about it. I think these kids have done an outstanding job. Let me go find you a champion reserve.
Well, congratulations. Our champion junior division, not overall, but junior division, is Emery Kirk from Critters of Gold. And our reserve is Lola Almeida, Locust Grove Wranglers. Both of them will return for class number 15 for the junior division, not overall, but junior division, is Emery Kirk from Critters of Gold. And our reserve is Lola Almeida. For those that are selling market animals on Saturday, the sale order is posted. It will be up for 30 minutes. It is over by the sale office. So mosey on over there, check it out, and make sure that your child is on the sale order.
Tough class of showman and judge. I think they all did an exceptional job. Y'all give them a round of applause. Young lady, I'm going to start off with you. I'm going to have you come back as well. I think you did an exceptional job. First impressions, keeping your animal going. Great job. Young man right here and in the center of the ring, you're going to be second right here. I think you do an exceptional job just keeping your animal out in the center. Young lady came game face. Yeah, that's awesome. I think it's incredible how you just keep your animal in the center. Maybe at times knock that one's head up, but good way of maneuvering that animal around. Young lady coming out next. I pinned you back originally. You hit me extremely hard. First impressions, outstanding job. Maybe your animal didn't want to cooperate the second time. That's all right. I think you did a great job. Young lady coming out next. Same story as the man. Young lady in third. I think you did an exceptional job keeping your animal out here in the center. Eye contact with it standing. Maybe at times got a little distance. Young man right here coming out next. Good job keeping your head up. I think that one did a great job in his elevation up front, and a lot of that was factored into you. Good job, young lady. And then a young man out here coming out the Duroc. Maybe your animal didn't want to cooperate. It's all good, buddy. It happens out here sometimes. And then the next two coming out right here. The young man and the young. Good job. The young lady coming out. The young man and the young lady coming out next. I think they did a great job just maneuvering their animals. Maybe they didn't hit me as hard first impression. An outstanding job to these kiddos. They've done a great job. Y'all, they deserve a round of applause. So y'all give it to them.
Great job to this class of intermediate showmen. Receiving a purple and a gold and returning for the runoff, Allie Rose Stewart, Critters of Gold. Receiving a purple in second, Jacob Wiersma, Junior Livestock Program. Third with a purple, Sailor Gregorio, Critters of Gold. Fourth with a blue, Marin Michaelis, Middleton Wranglers. Allie Rose Stewart, Critters of Gold.
Outstanding set of showmen. Them three girls I pinned back originally. I'm going to have them come back for the champion drive. So take what I'm about to say for regards there. It's going to be a whole new ball game here in a minute. This particular drive, young lady on the far end, you're going to win this one. I think you do an exceptional job. Hitting first impression, it hit me really hard. Young lady right here with the blue one, same story. You're going to be second in this particular class. Outstanding job. Young lady right here, I know we had some Gilt's giving you some fits, but I thought you did an outstanding job. I look forward to seeing you back. Young lady right here in the center of the ring, exiting the gate. I thought you did an incredible job just keeping your animal moving at all times. Young man coming out next. Young man coming out next. Head carriage is right. I think you do a good job keeping that one's whip on him and heads up. Young man right here with the painted up barrel. I think you did a great job just keeping him maneuvering it around. I did a great job maneuvering him around. My compliments to you. Young man with the dirt, got the fast Duroc, don't we? Young man, I think you do a great job. Doesn't maybe want to cooperate. Good job, young man. Good job. And then young lady coming out, I think you did a great job as well, just maneuvering around the ring and keeping things going and the pace of play good. My compliments to each and every one of them. I think they're doing an outstanding job here. If y'all don't mind giving them a big round of applause.
Great job, class number 13, our third class of intermediate showmen. The first place goes to Delaney Hansen, Rocky Mountain 4-H with the purple and a gold. Second, Lydia Thornton, Locust Grove Wranglers with the purple and a gold. And third, Cameron Montanez, Dirty Boots 4-H with the purple and a gold. All three of those young ladies will return for the intermediate runoff. In fourth with the purple, Zoe Blackner, Critters of Gold. Fifth today with the blue, Colson Kassler, Shooting Stars 4-H. Coming in sixth with the blue, Zealand Cunningham, Red Top Wranglers with the blue. Seventh, Austin Rush, Critters of Gold with the blue. And in eighth, Nayeli Garcia, Caveman Critters with the blue. Moving on to class number 14. Our last class of intermediate showmen, Luke Boiselle, Maddox Boren, Emily Dornenball, Carson Gentry,
Y'all give it up for an outstanding job of kids. I'm going to have all three of these kids come back for the drive. So like I said, not to be repetitive, disregard what I'm about to say. Young man, you're gonna start the class off in this particular drive. First impression's awesome. Didn't take me long to pin you. That's my big deal. Young lady behind me, you'll go second. Same story for you. Just first impressions. Look forward to seeing you out here again. As well for you, young man. I thought all three of y'all's projects are extremely good in their skin and hair, and I think that is part of showmanship in today's world. So first impressions in that, it was a hands down pretty easy decision to bring all three of y'all back. Young man coming out, awfully close job. I think he did a great job. The longer he was out here, the better it got. I think maneuvering around. Young man right here coming out next. Same story. Longer you out here, I think the better you did. Maybe first impressions weren't as good as down the line. And then the young lady coming out next. Good pace of play, keeping your animal going at all times. Young man with the Duroc coming out next. Same story. I think he did an exceptional job. Eye contact was great. Young man after that. Young man, after that, I thought you did a great job coming out. First impression, skin and hair looks right. My compliments to you. Good job, buddy. And then the young man that's going to round us out. Good pace, good, everything's good. I think you did a great job, young man. My compliments to each and every one of the kids in this class. If y'all don't mind giving a round of applause for me.
Great job on this class of intermediate showmen. We're going to take a little break and clean our show ring up a little bit, and then we'll move on to our junior runoff. But the results of Class 14, our fourth class of intermediate showmen. Congratulations, a purple and a gold to Trig Lober, Primetime 4-H. In second with the purple and a gold, Morgan Prilliman, Dirty Boots 4-H. In third with a gold and a purple, Carson Gentry, Dry Lake Livestock. All three of them will return for the intermediate runoff. In fourth, Bobby Watkins, Cowpokes 4-H with the blue. Coming into fifth, Maddox Boren, Rocky Mountain 4-H with the blue. In sixth with the blue, Emily Dornenball, Middleton Wranglers. Seventh today, Caden Scrimma, Caveman Critters with the blue. Eighth goes to Luke Boiselle, Caveman Critters with the blue. And in ninth, Mark Hendricks, Rocky Mountain 4-H with the blue.
It's fun getting them to come back out here. Like I said earlier, it's awfully impressive. This is their first year all showing. I don't have a whole lot to say about critiquing or anything. These kids are light years away of where I would expect them. I think they're doing an exceptional. Oh, you all right? You good? She's good. All right. I think it's exceptional how good of a job they've done here, and I'm going to go out here and take one more look. I'll get you a champion in reserve.
Congratulations, our champion junior showman is Cade Thornton, Locust Grove Wranglers. And congratulations, our reserve grand champion junior showman, Connor Wallen, Locust Grove Wranglers. Both of these young people will go in the round robin classes. This is class number 16. Elena Bean, Micah Boiselle, Kara Dornenball, Waverly Millard, Logan Reese, Kylie Thornton, Sophia Work.
Y'all give it up. Outstanding set of showmen right in front of me. I think they all did a good job. Top three are coming back, so disregard what's about to be done placing-wise. Young lady, you're going to start this class off. I think you did an outstanding job. Skin and hair is awesome. Second, you leave the gate. It's awesome. Great job. Young lady with the spot gilt. Brave soul there in the showmanship. I know them things can be pretty stubborn, but I think you do a great job just maneuvering your animal around. First impression's awesome. White bear right here would be third, young man. I think that you did an exceptional job just keeping that one moving with his head up. Good job. Young lady with the Duroc, I went ahead and left you out here because I think you needed to stay because you do a good job just keeping your pig in such a natural manner. Look, that was a good animal. Thank you for great job. Next pig coming out. Kid did a great job maneuvering his animal around. Good pace of play. Good job. My compliments to you. And the young lady coming out next. Good job, bud. Young lady coming out next, same story, different book. I think you did an exceptional job just keeping your animal moving at all times. My compliments to you. And then the young lady that rounds our class out, same story. I think you did a great job maneuvering around. My compliments to each and every one of these kids. They did an exceptional job.
Great job to this first class of senior showmen. Receiving a purple and gold in first place, Waverly Millard, Canyon County Fair Junior Livestock Program. In second with a purple and a gold, Kylie Thornton, Locust Grove Wranglers. In third with a purple and a gold, Logan Reese, Halderan, Luke Eager, Seth Millsaps, Levi Reese, and Sawyer Watkins.
Y'all give it up for an exceptional set of showmen. I think they did a great job. I'll bring my top two back. Young man, you're going to go ahead and start this class off. First impression, skin and hair is right. Good job. Look forward to seeing you here in a minute. Durock, you'll go too. I think you do an exceptional job as well. First impression, skin and hair is great. Young lady right here in third, I'm going to have you in third today. I think you did a great job just maneuvering your gilt once she finally got out and go. And then the young man right here in fourth, I just thought you did an exceptional job. Always be in the center. Maybe at times lift that thing's head up at times. I thought you did a great job, man. Congratulations. Young man coming out next. Good job maneuvering your bear around the ring. I thought you did a good job, just pace of play. And then the one that rounds the class out, the same story, different book. My compliments to each and every one of y'all. I thought y'all have done an outstanding job up to this point. Mike, y'all give these kids a round of applause.
Okay, the results of our senior class number 2. Receiving first place with the purple and a gold, Seth Millsaps, Middleton Wranglers. A purple and a gold goes to Levi Reese, Dry Lake Livestock, with the second place. In third with the purple, Sawyer Watkins, Cowpokes 4-H. In fourth with the purple, Marcella Calderon, Caveman Critters. With the blue in fifth place, Luke Eager, Middleton Wranglers. And in sixth place with the blue, Beckett Boren, Rocky Mountain 4-H. Our third class's senior showmen are in the ring. Ella Dornenball, Priscilla Garcia, Walter Hendricks, McKenna Murray, Charlie Scrima, and Noah Wiersma.
Another great. I thought you did a great job. Y'all can both come on. I thought y'all both did a great job. Just pace of play, keeping them moving. Maybe at times try to whip on their head and see if we can get it up. But my compliments to each and every one of y'all. Y'all have done a great job at this point.
Congratulations to that class of senior showmen. First went to Noah Wiersma, Junior Livestock Program with the purple and a gold. Second, McKenna Murray, Critters of Gold with a purple and a gold. Both of them will return for the runoff. And third, Ella Dornenball with the purple, Middleton Wranglers. Fourth, Charlie Scrimma, Caveman Critters with the purple. In fifth with the blue, Walter Hendricks, Rocky Mountain 4-H. And in sixth with the blue, Priscilla Garcia. We're going to have our intermediate runoff. Everything starts brand new. So it's anybody's game. Representing Class 1, Savannah Stewart, Harper Burnett, Hallie Joe Rhodes, and Hallie White. Class 2, Allie Rose. Class number 3, Delaney Hanson and Lydia Thornton. Class 4, Trig Lober, Morgan Prilliman, and Carson Gentry. Good luck.
I said this at the beginning, and what's going to go into what I just make my decision is first impression, skin and hair, and then from there on out, having being on top of a guy's great where I want to see their back shape, but it also being where I can see the silhouette of that thing from the side and viewing every animal out there. I know these things are getting tired, and I'm sure all you kids have had y'all's fair share of showmanship wins, and this is just my opinion today, so don't get discouraged by any means. I think y'all are all doing a fantastic fantastic job. And my compliments to each and every one of them. Y'all are incredible. I'm going to go out there and take one more look, select two. I'm not going to keep it going much longer. These animals are starting to get a little bit tired. If y'all don't mind giving them a big round of applause, I think they've done an outstanding job.
Congratulations to Cameron Montanez, Dirty Boots 4-H for our champion intermediate showman. And our reserve intermediate showman, Trig Lober, Primetime Boat 4-H. Both Cameron and Trig will return for the senior runoff, which will be Class 21. So now we're going to have our runoff for our seniors. Representing Class 1, Waverly Millard, Kylie Thornton, and Logan Reese. Representing Class 2, Seth Millsaps and Levi Reese. And representing Class 3, Noah Wiersma and McKenna Murray.
Not to sound repetitive, I think all these kids are doing an exceptional job. No reason to critique and go down the list. They know what they're doing. They know where their animals need to be. I think all of y'all have done a great job. My compliments to each and one of y'all. I'm going to go give you a champion reserve.
Congratulations, our top senior showman is Waverly Millard, Kenyon County Fair Okay, for our overall grand champion and reserve grand champion, senior showman, representing the intermediate division, Cameron Montanez and Trig Lober. Representing the seniors, Waverly Millard and Logan Reese. Everything starts brand new. It's a brand new class.
Thank y'all all for having me in Idaho this week. I've had an absolute blast. Y'all's kids are extremely respectful. Y'all's livestock in the top end is elite, and I think that says a lot. So I'm not going to sound long-winded or anything. I just wanted to express my gratitude for each and one of y'all for having me out here today. And y'all's kids are exceptional. I think y'all are doing an awesome job the way y'all raise them here in Idaho. This will be the last time I pick up the mic today. I've looked forward to this now. So thank each and every one of you. These kids are all awesome. Don't take anything away. I think all four of y'all are deserving of being a champion. This is just my opinion today, and a lot of maybe it has something to do with how your animals acting, or just random little things that I picked up on throughout the day and yesterday that came into making this decision. But thank y'all again. Y'all give these kids a round of applause.
Congratulations, our grand champion, senior showman, Waverly Millard, Canyon County Junior Livestock Program, and our reserve grand champion, senior showman, Logan Reese, Caveman Critters. Good job. Thank you to our judge, Logan Parker from